Greetings, viewers. Thanks for joining me out in the garage for just a minute today. Started building my winch bumper. I started making a winch bumper video. And my son dropped a bombshell on me. He went and bought a tube bender. That changed my whole plan. But I did want to share a couple things about winches with you here real quick. All right, now I got my basic mount here already. Being poor guy and buying the winch with the cable, I'm going to run my steel cable at first like I always do. But I did get a steel Hawes fair lead, also off of my son, to put on here. Now I had my idea already for my plate bumper and I cut these. But that's okay because I like to make them up as I go. It doesn't deviate much on the mount. I did a couple different things there, but the mount is plenty strong as it is. He's going to make some stuff, then I'll get a chance to make some stuff. I don't think I'm going to do anything that's going to put my corners in harm's way right off the get-go. I mean, you never know. But that's a risk you take. Now, I had the front covered up because these are plastic because I'm cheap and I didn't buy the glass lens ones because I wanted to make sure I liked them first. But anyway, enough about that. I said I had a couple things about winches that I wanted to go over real quick, so hang on. All right, now, the Harbor Freight winch, now made by Warren, I understand. A favorite amongst many due to its wonderful price. If you buy the one with the steel cable, like I said before, and then add your own synthetic and aluminum fair lead later, it's still cheaper than buying their $5.99 or $6.59 one that comes with all that stuff. But you do get the remote, and it's allegedly faster. These are super nice. I really like them. Very happy. Going to get this one mounted here. I'm going to put the box on top. Already cut the grill. I'll show a little bit more on that in a minute. But what I want to show you is to take your 4mm Allen key and pop that screw loose right there. Now, I went over this once a long time ago, and I feel like I need to do it again. I have had two of these in my early days that this switch would gall up and bind. Now, I've already greased this one before. I thought I better show you this again. These things, if you take it apart, there is a rubber seal to keep the weather out, but moisture gets in there, and this ring right here is threaded into this case with real fine thread. If this doesn't have any grease on it and it gets galled up in there, it'll rip that ring out. This will get real hard to turn. It's not good. You take these apart, they got like a freaking Q-tip earwax worth of grease on them. And it annoys me that they won't put more grease on them, but that's a thing that we can do. So if you buy this winch, I already did this one before I thought about it, but then when I had to change my winch bumper video, I thought maybe I'll go ahead and share that again, because if you don't take that off and grease it and it gets galled up and rips that out, then you can't free wheel and you hope it gets stuck. You can get in there with a screwdriver and slide that thing over, but that ain't what you want to do. Yeah, just make sure you put your handle back in the same way. Slap some of your favorite grease on there and tighten that back up. And that will keep your clutch free spool and engage working free. Keep it from galling up. It sure can't hurt. It only takes a minute and a pinky's worth of grease on there. Now, the next thing. All right, now this is a super important thing. And some people don't do it. Oswald making noise back there. Some people won't do it because they don't think it's necessary, and that is to tension your cable. When they wrap this up, that's a brand new fresh cable. They just spool it on there. You need to undo it, run it through here, put your hook on, undo the cable down to where there's only like half of the drum wraps on there. Put tension on it, strap it to a tree, and then get in the truck and sit there with your brakes on and spool that cable in and let it tension that cable up. All right, if you don't do that, the first time you go to use this cable, it'll all get fucked up. It'll uncoil. Don't think it won't. Don't think, hey, I'll tension it on the first person I pull up or rescue, or the first time I rescue myself. Tension that freaking cable. Best thing to do, in my opinion, is replace it with synthetic rope. You still need to stretch your synthetic rope, or you're going to be stretching it the first time you use it, and it ain't going to help if you're in a real emergency as well. So tension your cable so it doesn't all uncoil on you and make a mess inside your winch, because it will do that. And then when you need it, you're going to be pissed that it's doing that. Get synthetic rope as soon as you can. I'm going to. I love the synthetic. It's the best. I'll clue you back in here. Even with the box on here, I was able to get the Toyota emblem. That was by design on height. Yeah, I'm real pleased with how this is turning out. Let me get the ball. Okay, sorry, Oswald. Ball is life, man, right now, I tell you. So anyway, yeah, when I get the, I ain't got it put on yet. I'm going to go ahead and wire this up, and I'm going to go tension it in. Argue with me if you will, but tensioning that cable is important. Take a minute and pull that apart and grease that up. You'll be happy that you did. I can't wait for my next wheeling adventure coming up right away. Hopefully get some sliders on. I'm not sure if I'll get my bumper done. It doesn't matter. This is not going to be real hardcore wheeling. I'm going to put the locker in here soon. That'll be nice. Enough about that. This was a winch thing. Thank you so much for watching my show. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, comment if you want to do those things. They're free, easy, and painless, and it'd be great. I love you. Thanks for watching. Super appreciate it. Have a great day.